the downfall of Lil Mabu, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks that Lil Mabu died, bro. Like 2 years ago, he was like, shit, he was up there. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Mabu was up there. He had some crazy collabs, bro. He had a collab with Dusty Lil Kane. He had a collab with like Christian Rock. Like he had some crazy ass collabs. I ain't gonna lie, he had some crazy ass songs too.
But only for him to get even lower than he used to. Mabu, please.
Like what really happened to Lil Mabu though? Like he was really up there though, bro. He had some bangers. I ain't gonna lie.
How did such a promising artist go from placing on global charts with over 8 million monthly listeners on Spotify
80 million?
to having a majority of his audience completely forget he exists?
Nah, that's crazy, but he dropped down under fucking 1 billion. Like that's fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Is there any
not 1 billion? Wait. Oh, 1 million. I'm a dumbass. Holy shit.
May come back, or will he continue to fade into obscurity? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries.
Let me skip this real quick.
I finally couldn't get or utilized controversy to make a name for himself in the drill rap scene. Why fans couldn't get
this song was tough. I'm not gonna lie. This might be my favorite Lil Mabu song. And that sounds crazy to say out loud, but that might be my favorite Lil Mabu song. This song was too tough though. This song was kind of corny, but it was like catchy though. I ain't gonna lie. Like everyone was talking about this song. They was like doing like the little TikTok dances to that song too. But this song was straight though. But this song was tough though. I ain't gonna lie.
Enough of him.
That song was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
When the gimmick
what the fuck is he doing with this shit?
Persona finally wore off. To say Mabu, aka Matthew Peter DeLuca, was an anomaly going into the New York drill scene would be a massive understatement. Not only for his appearance,
I'm not gonna lie, he was famous because he was making good hood music while being white too, and niggas know he wasn't tough too, so that's why he got famous.
And attending the prestigious
like he was like a troll rapper that got famous for being a troll. Like I ain't gonna lie.
From that of a traditional drill rapper, many of whom fuel their music with personal struggles.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke though, man. That was the legend right there, bro. Pop Smoke was the legend, bro.
Matthew DeLuca. I go to the collegiate school. I'm in 9th grade, and my favorite thing about Kids Walk for MSK Kids is getting together with friends and family to support such a wonderful cause.
So how did someone like Mabu go from writing A-grade essays in school to making drill raps in the streets? Well, he didn't. At least not initially. When he first started uploading songs to YouTube around 2020, Mabu's music was more melodic than aggressive.
Miss Me? Oh, I know that shit was ass. Nigga was like a little TJ clone? What the fuck is this shit? See, I see why this shit never went viral, but this shit was hot ass. I ain't gonna lie.
While this kind of music didn't get a mainstream attention initially,
well, it did get some views. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of views. I'm not gonna hate, but that's a lot of views. 600,000 views right there for something hot ass. Like that's good views right there.
Got a lot more people to root for him. As one viewer put it, Lil Mabu, your lyrics go hard, man. Your song cuts deep into the heart. Mark my words. In the next 5 years, you'll grow exponentially. Just please don't go doing drugs.
The fucking opposite reason. Please don't do drugs or robbing people when he acts like he does drugs and robs people. So that's fucking crazy.
Robbing people. Don't let the fame and money get to you. It's a tough life because you think you have to do something to stay big. But as long as you keep going
exactly
with
what he did, by the way,
he
pretended to be someone else to be big.
Truly lived the rough life, he would certainly take inspiration from it. Going into 2021, Mabu's style as an artist shifted from
this song was tough too. I ain't gonna lie. This song was something. And this song was tough too. I ain't gonna lie.
Songs like Move It and Demon Time, Mabu dove headfirst into the high stakes and high risk world of drill rap.
Hey, that's my score! Yo.
Don't cross me. I'm not Jesus. Run up a
okay.
check. Fingers they blue. You know the vibes. I stay
okay.
with the crew. Quit talking, man. Just make a move.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the way he No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Persona paid off immensely for Mabu's career. Not
okay.
only was this the first video on his channel to crack 2 million views, but it also gave viewers a taste of something unusually captivating. There aren't many white rappers in the New York drill scene.
Facts.
Even fewer who are as young and talented as Mabu. While this meant Mabu
we had like Ida Baby. Who else? Wait, we had
artist.
like young rappers who was like famous in New York. We had Ida Baby. Who else? Ida Baby. Didi Osama. Dida. We had C Blue. He was like 15 making songs, by the way. We had C Blue. Who else we had? We had. Bro, there's plenty. The guy that was in the You Spin I Spin song, the little kid. Like he's like my age right now. We had that nigga. We had. But there was like plenty of like kid rappers in New York, but I just can't name them right now off the bat. But like there was plenty.
And build a fan base, the way he capitalized on that success would only harm his career in the long term. Going into 2022,
that was like his breakout year, bro. I ain't gonna lie, 2022 was his breakout year.
Several established drill rappers like DD Osama, Dusty Locane, and D-Thang on both his singles.
Oh, I was gonna say no way he. I was gonna like, no way he called D-Thang Dusty Locane. I was gonna say that for a second, but he like switched to pictures.
Locane and D-Thang on both his singles and newly released mixtape Double M's. In the music video,
that's a hard picture, I ain't
he
gonna lie.
even included a highly controversial scene glamorizing the harsh realities of street life. As shocking as the video was, it garnered over 30 million views. And
damn, okay, Lil Mabu, okay.
Trending spot on YouTube.
Okay, Lil Mabu, this song was tough though, I ain't gonna lie. I did like this song.
Realized controversy was the key to drawing viewers, and he was more than ready to capitalize on that knowledge. For the next couple of months, Mabu promoted his music by uploading dozens of videos across social media, pretending to be a dangerous rapper.
Yo, what happened to this guy, bro? He used to be like popular back in 2022, bro, but he like fell out right now. He still be doing vids, but doesn't hit the same anymore because he been doing the same vids for like the last 4 years though. But hopefully he goes back up again because he was funny though. Him and like Mr. Don't Touch That were funny ass niggas doing like vlogs outside New York, bro. Those shits were funny.
Why you lacking? Lacking?
Huh.
Like, oh, you know where you at right now? Like,
you in New York, nigga? Why you lacking? I'm not even from New York. I'm just a dick sucker.
Outside Dolly, you know Mabu's body, bro.
Yo, Mabu,
niggas don't know your body, Mabu. Niggas don't know your body. Nigga had that,
A significant portion of viewers enjoyed Mabu's over-the-top rapper personality. There was an equally large number of viewers who found his take on drill music distasteful, with comments like, "I am a Lil Mabu hater. I don't care what you say. I can't take any of his songs seriously. This man cannot possibly be talking about spinning the lot."
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't take you serious if you call yourself a Lil Mabu hater, bro. That shit doesn't sound right. Even though he doesn't make like good music, calling yourself a Lil Mabu hater sounds crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Cause he makes troll music. So why are you hating on someone that makes troll music? Like, come on, bro. Calling yourself a Lil Mabu hater sounds crazy.
Rich white dude in a private school, and
okay, let him be though, bro. He makes money,
Mabu
though.
co-ops hood culture while simultaneously making a mockery and glorifying the
well,
violence
y'all let that
and
nigga be
poverty
famous,
that
bro.
afflicts
So
our
I ain't gonna lie. Blame the
communities. He
fans or
raps
something.
about
Blame the
ops
people
and
that
spin
listen to his
blocks,
music, bro.
and then goes
nigga
back
had
to his
40
mansion
million people listen to one song he did with DJ Osama, bro. Blame the 40 million people who tuned into the song, bro. Not our fault the songs be catching and shit, bro. That song be like TikTok dances, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
harmed. Meanwhile, the young street ninjas making drill music are out here losing their lives over the blocks that rich white men own.
That shit sucks though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That
These
shit really
weren't
sucks.
the only
RP
negative
to
concerns
all the people who
fans
died from
voiced
this drill
about
scene, though. I ain't
Mabu,
gonna
as
lie.
many
RP.
speculated that he was an industry plant and that his rise to fame was manufactured by family members with powerful connections.
I ain't gonna lie.
Love him or hate him, Mabu was effortlessly using controversial situations to go viral on social media, and judging by his prior statements, it wasn't his first time doing so. Looking back at the comments of his previous music videos, Mabu states that he has experience with digital marketing and credits that experience as the reason he hasn't signed with a record label, reading, "Not many people know this, but I'm a digital marketer and publicist. I have no label and no management. I run companies for industry heavyweights, and this is how I fund my music / execute these promotional campaigns.
I like that, but he's a hustler,
I'm not
bro.
the
I like
kid
that
whose
shit.
parents fund his music that most people think I am. I started up the agency back in April, and that's how I funded my music ever since."
Okay, I like that,
By
bro. I
the
like
start
that
of
for him, bro.
2023, Mabu's mastery of social media marketing had allowed him to reach a global audience and managed to put one of his greatest songs, Mathematical Disrespect, on the Billboard Hot 100's number 90.
That song was fire,
Combined
though. I
with
ain't
the
gonna
nearly
lie.
100 million views the
100
song generated
million?
on YouTube.
Shit,
It's no
even though
wonder
y'all
why
hate him,
Mabu
bro,
was
he be
seen
making
as the
views
next
off y'all
big
niggas.
drill
I ain't gonna
rapper.
lie.
Mabu's rap career wasn't the only part of his life where he was experiencing immense success, as he would graduate from high school around the same time.
Matthew Peter DeLuca.
Good for that nigga, bro. Good for that nigga.
However, in the midst of this rapid growth, Mabu would stay away from his rap game for 2 months and return to viewers with this message.
I just wanted to
Oh, yeah, he was focusing in
get on
college
here
right
and
now, bro.
open up about my life the last couple months.
Nigga made his money in
As soon
dip.
as I went to
I
prom-
respect that. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm gonna go get some more Gatorade real quick. Give me a second. Alright, Daddy's back now.
and I graduated high school, I finally had a moment to reflect on my evolution as an artist.
Okay.
And my personal life and the sacrifices I've made to get to this point at a young age. And, you know, I was fresh out of high school with a song on Billboard, artists I look up to start becoming my friends, gaining notoriety. Cool. But at what cost?
I'm not gonna lie, as much as y'all can hate, bro, he did have a good life though. He made it out. He graduated. He was talking to rappers that he used to look up to. Like, he had a good ass life though. I ain't gonna lie. He had an amazing life, bro. That's amazing.
I wasn't spending time with my family.
Oh.
I neglected meaningful friendships. I lost valuable moments of my childhood that I can't get back.
After taking time to reconnect with people in his personal life, Mabu stated that he was ready to get back into the rap game, but he would still be going to college alongside it.
Okay.
Decided at the beginning of the summer to find some balance. I'm going to college.
Okay.
And they looked at me like I was crazy. They like, Mabu, like, do you understand? Like, you're not a regular kid. You need to devote all your time to your career. You're gonna take the music seriously. Bro, I was like, you. Watch this.
Okay, I like
and
that.
I worked so hard to get
you really
into the high
said, fuck
school I
y'all,
was
watch
at,
this, bro.
Then
And he's still making
out
money doing both
and
things,
getting
bro.
into
I like
college,
that.
And I managed to do all of it while doing the music thing. So why would I pass this opportunity up now? For what?
Naturally,
like that,
some
really like
audience
that.
members assumed that he wouldn't be able to keep up with the same intensity while going to college. However, Mabu proved both his dedication to music and academics by recording music with notable artists like NLE Chopper from his dorm room.
Meeting my new roommate.
Wait, what song did he make with NLE Chopper? To
close out the year, Mabu collaborated with Krishan
Oh,
Rock
this song
on the
was fire. I ain't gonna
Mr.
lie.
Take Your
Mr. Take Your
Redacted,
Bitch. That
where he
song
tried
was
to start a beef
that song
with the
went
rapper
stupid.
Blueface, with lyrics
That
reading,
song really
yes,
went
I took his
stupid.
lady,
I ain't gonna lie.
I like blue faces, so I took his baby.
Yes, I took his lady. I like Blueface, so I took his baby. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Mabu. Even though niggas hate Lil Mabu, he really do be make some catchy ass bars, bro. That was a bar right there.
While the song did get significant notoriety and barely squeezed into the Billboard's top 100, it didn't spark the kind of controversy Mabu was looking for, as Blueface cut things short with a tweet that read, "Make sure y'all add Lil Mabu career to my resume. Why is your girl texting me every day, bro? What's she waiting on?" Even though Mabu's stunts were still bringing in considerable views and listeners, it was only a matter of time before his controversial gimmick would wear off, and people got bored of his rapper facade. Sadly, Mabu was going to find that out the hard way. By the 5th of April 2024, Mabu released his debut album, Young Genius, which featured a handful of top-tier rappers such as Lil Baby and Young Thug. By all accounts, this should have been Mabu's biggest release yet, but that wasn't the case. Despite the big-name features and heavy promotion on Mabu's end, the album failed to place on any of the recognized charts. To make matters worse, sales numbers were so poor that they were never revealed. And
damn, it was that bad that they didn't even talk about it? That
from the album of the year, with a commenter writing,
11 out of 100? Nigga, that's like 1%. That's like a little over 1%. That's really bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That sucks.
"The bit is old, bro. He has one joke in his music, and it's, look, I'm a rich white kid, but I'm making music like I'm
Yeah,
from
I'm not
the
gonna
hood,
lie. That was
whilst
his
having
whole
the
like
worst
gimmick,
bars,
though. Like, I was a
funniest
rich white
lyrics,
kid making hood
cringiest
music
vocals,
that don't
and
belong
just
here.
overall having the tackiest songs ever. When
His
faced
songs
with
were
these
catchy, though, I ain't
declining
gonna lie.
metrics, Mabu turned to the thing that formed the foundation of his career: controversy. His first attempt at garnering attention this way manifested as Mabu pretending to shoot himself during a music video.
In GTA, I'ma skip this.
Something more elaborate, and dropped the song Bang Bang, dissing the XXL freshman class for not including him in their annual list. When the diss track and music video stunt didn't get him the results he was looking for, Mabu stepped away from music for another several months, only to return with an even more desperate ploy for attention. Around March 2025, Mabu began gravitating towards the OF model Bonnie Blue, best known for her controversial 1,000 men in 24 hours stunt, with a Mabu caption reading,
"No way
"Her
she
holes are
fucked
for
1,000
everyone,
niggas
but
in
her
24
heart is
hours,
mine."
bro. She's
From
fucking
going on a
nasty for that
staged
shit,
dinner
too.
with Bonnie to potentially
Come
doing
on, bro.
explicit acts with her during an NBA game,
Come on,
Mabu was
bro.
willing to do anything to bait the internet into engaging
No way you
with
doing
his
all this for
platform,
fame, though,
but
bro. Come on.
it wasn't going
Dating
to
Bonnie
work.
Blue for fame is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck?
She was tying my shoe. She was tying my shoe, NBA.
Matthew, did you get banned from the NBA?
Yup. Sure did.
He got banned from the
Looks
NBA.
like I won't be going to any more WNBA games either.
2 days later, Mabu released the song Bonnie Blue to capitalize on what little
it go viral
attention
at
his
least?
stunts had garnered.
that go
However,
viral?
the video would only get 2 million views
2 million?
and a
That's
very
not bad,
lukewarm
though.
response
Like,
from
for
fans.
his state, that
While
was kinda
Mabu's
bad.
social media platforms are still showing positive growth, that said growth is nowhere near what it was a year ago and will likely go deep into the negative if he doesn't bring something fresh to the table. Mabu's entire music career and brand was built on the gimmick of being a privileged white kid cosplaying as a hardened drill rapper. For a while, it worked out well for him and brought in millions of viewers.
It did,
but
though.
a gimmick can only last for so long. When the
Yeah, that's
act
facts,
began
though. That's
to grow
facts, though.
stale, Mabu opted for adding even more controversy.
That was a good vid though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good vid. I'm gonna give it a like though. That was an amazing vid right there.